Venom may be nearly indestructible, but even the deadliest symbiote has met his end a few times. Today we're breaking down 5 epic moments when Venom dies, starting with sacrificing himself to save innocence in Venom vs. Sin Eater. In one of Venom's most selfless moments, Eddie Brock sacrifices the symbiote to stop Sin Eater, a serial killer bent on purging Sinners. In this storyline, Venom realizes the only way to end the Sin Eater's rampage is to let himself be taken down. Venom dies, but he goes out as an anti-hero, saving lives and proving there's more to him than a thirst for vengeance. This was a huge moment where we see Eddie's struggle between being a monster and being a protector. Next up, burned alive by fire in Venom vs. Pyre. Fire is one of Venom's greatest weaknesses, and in an intense fight against a pyrokinetic villain named Pyre, Venom meets a fiery end. During the battle, Pyre traps Venom in a ring of flames, and despite Eddie's attempts to escape, the symbiote is engulfed. Pyre unleashes his full firepower, burning the symbiote until it can no longer hold together. Venom dies in a brutal and agonizing blaze, with Eddie barely surviving the attack, left powerless and separated from his other half. Up next, sonic death by Spider-Man in Venom vs. Spider-Man. In one of their most iconic showdowns, Spider-Man uses Venom's other major weakness, sound. The battle takes place on a rooftop, and Spider-Man, knowing he can't physically overpower Venom, unleashes a devastating sonic blast using the church bells. The sound waves rip the symbiote apart, and Eddie is left screaming in agony as the creature shrivels and dies. Spider-Man watches as the black mass disintegrates, leaving Eddie Brock alone, confused and defeated. It's one of the darkest moments in their rivalry, showing just how lethal Spider-Man can be when pushed to his limits. Next up, overpowered by Carnage in Venom vs. Carnage. One of Venom's most devastating deaths happens in his eternal struggle with Carnage, his symbiote child. In the Maximum Carnage storyline, Carnage grows more powerful than ever, and faces Venom in a brutal no-holds-barred fight. Carnage's chaotic energy and bloodlust overwhelm Venom, and in the final blow, Carnage rips the symbiote apart while Eddie watches in horror. Venom dies trying to protect Eddie, showing the depth of their bond. But this defeat comes with a heavy emotional toll, as Eddie is left completely broken without the symbiote to defend him. Lastly, cosmic death in the Null saga in Venom vs. Null. In the recent Null saga, Venom takes on Null, the god of the symbiotes, in one of the most epic cosmic battles Marvel has ever seen. Null, wielding unimaginable power, sets out to control or destroy every symbiote in existence. Venom faces Null head-on in an attempt to stop him from enslaving Earth, but the battle turns deadly when Null tears Venom apart at the molecular level, shattering the symbiote into nothing. Eddie is left devastated as he feels the symbiote's death within his very soul. This marks one of the most tragic and heartbreaking deaths of Venom, on a scale that spans galaxies. Thanks for sticking around, Venom fans. These battles prove that even the deadliest anti-hero can fall, but he always finds a way to come back. Which of these Venom deaths hit the hardest for you? Let me know in the comments below, and if you loved this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Today's target is 450 subscribers. Let's make it happen.